Hi and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amanda, a sticker vending machine owner who makes stickers for a living. Today we'll be doing the ultimate sticker vending machine Q&A. Whether you want to start a business like mine or you're just curious how I run things, I'll try to answer as many questions as possible. I asked my followers on Instagram to ask me any questions in regards to my sticker vending machine, and these were the most popular questions. So starting with question number 1, where did you get the sticker vending machine? So the short answer is I got it off of Facebook Marketplace. You can also find it on eBay, and you can also buy the machines new on candymachines.com. When I first bought my first sticker vending machine off of Facebook Marketplace, the seller sold it to me for $175, which is such a steal, it's such a good deal. And then I did buy a second machine from the same person a little later, and I bought it for $240. Question number 2, how did you go about finding venues or places to put your machine at? So for context, I've had my sticker vending machine stationed inside shops before, the first being a wing shop and the second one being a hair salon. So for the wing shop, my friend worked there at the time, and he told me that the owner is super chill and would probably be interested in having my sticker vending machine there without having to charge a rent or anything for being placed in their shop. In exchange, I did offer them free graphic design services, and I kept my machine there for about 6 months before I actually took it out of the shop. I started to use my machine more for local markets. I would bring it with me to local markets, and it was part of my booth and was a huge part of why I made sales at these events. The second one being a hair salon, so I became acquainted with the owner back in December. She reached out to local small businesses and artists asking if they'd be interested in selling at her grand opening event. So I participated in that, and that's how we got acquainted, and a few months later, she did reach out to me personally and asked if I'd be interested in having my sticker vending machine stationed there permanently. So I kind of lucked out because she actually reached out to me. I didn't even have to ask, and it was cool, but I did have it there for about 2 months, and I've actually taken it back home now because overall, I think having it inside a shop isn't super profitable for me. I think maybe I just need to find a better place, but for the most part, I would say my machine makes the most money when I bring it to local markets or doing weddings and events. Question number 3, how did you get started? What is your goal? So this person's asking about my sticker vending machine rental business specifically. So this is something that I started earlier this year back in January, where I rent out my sticker vending machine and pair it with custom art created by me. So typically couples will book me for their wedding and they'll give me a prompt of what they want for the stickers, and I create it for them. A huge reason why I got started was obviously I had the sticker vending machine to begin with. I was used to putting my original art inside, and then in 2023, my sister got married, and it was her idea to actually bring the sticker vending machine to her wedding with custom art for her wedding day. So I created 4 different sticker designs for her, kind of documented the whole process, and posted that vlog on TikTok. The video didn't go like super viral, but it did get people interested in my services. It was something that I wasn't even planning on doing, but some people thought it would be cool to have at their own wedding, so they asked if it was something that I would offer as a public service. So for me, it was very much a natural progression. When I first bought the sticker vending machine, my intention was never to do weddings and events, but I'm super glad that it kind of took a turn for the better, and it's really nice being able to do what I love, which is creating stickers and putting it in something so fun and interactive like a sticker vending machine. They also asked, what is your goal? So my goal for the year was to book 10 weddings and events. I started the year with 3 events, and I figured, okay, I think 7 is doable, and I wasn't really sure if I'd hit 10, but I was gonna try my best. And to my surprise, I actually ended up booking over 20 events for this year alone, and I'm already booking events for 2026, which is insane to me. So I did surpass my goal, and I'm not really sure how long I will be doing the sticker vending machine rental business, but it seems like it's doing well, so we'll just kind of see where things take me. Question number 4, are all the things you dispense custom? For the most part, yes. So whether my sticker vending machine is at a local market or it's at a wedding, birthday party, or any sort of event, for the most part, most of my clients will book me for the custom art aspect. On occasion, there are some couples that might have a tighter budget, or they have friends and family that are creative and are the ones that will contribute the items that will go in the machine. So there are times where I will book clients that are just renting the machine on its own. Question number 5, what do you use to print stickers? So for my weddings and events, I do like to get the stickers manufactured just because a lot of these guests are collecting the stickers and they're gonna put it on their water bottles and laptops. So of course I wanna make sure the stickers are high quality and waterproof. At the moment, I like to get my stickers manufactured through Zug Monster. I would say for the quality and price, it's pretty good. And then a few other manufacturers that I like are Online Labels. Online Labels is really high quality, a little bit more on the expensive side. And then I also really like Sticker Bunnies, which is a small business. They have really good quality stickers and really fairly priced stickers, but because it's a small business, their turnaround time is a little bit slower than I would like. And because I don't create the art fast enough for me to order like 2 months in advance, I get a little nervous with their turnaround time, so I think Zug Monster is the best option for me at the moment. Question number 6, how do you decide on pricing for wedding/event clients? This was by far the hardest part for me. I wasn't really sure what people would be willing to pay. Obviously, it's a very niche service, it's very unique, so it kind of worked in my favor that it's not something that's widely offered at the moment. And then the custom art, as an artist, I have imposter syndrome, so I wasn't really sure what people were willing to pay. But over time, I was able to increase my pricing and find a good spot that was fair for me and hopefully fair for my clients. When it comes to deciding on pricing, there's a lot to take into account. You have to take into account where you live. I live in California, so the cost for living is a lot higher, so my pricing is going to be a bit higher as well. And then you also have to take into account costs of materials, so ordering the stickers, the quarters, the cardboard that goes in the machine, the insert that goes in the machine. There's a lot of little costs overall, and you have to take that into account as well. Question number 7, are you doing this full time? So yes, I am. I actually quit my job earlier this year back in January, and the original goal was just for me to take a break and reinvest my creativity back into my small business, Daily Pen Pals. So I would mostly sell on Etsy and at local markets. And then at the same time, I launched the sticker vending machine rental business, not thinking that it would blow up that much. I just thought I'd get a few clients here and there. But now that part has actually taken over everything. I don't really do markets as much anymore. I don't really invest too much time into my Etsy shop. So for the most part, a lot of my time is spent working on connecting with clients, booking clients, and creating the art for them. It's funny because my original intent was to maybe get a 9-to-5 job again later this year or May 2026. I was just kind of playing by ear, but at the moment, my sticker vending machine rental business takes up so much of my time that I don't even have time to apply to jobs or even work a full-time job. So it's nice to see that this has unexpectedly become a full-time thing for me. Question number 8, would you travel out of state for weddings in the future? So for the most part, it's very unlikely I would travel out of state just because I would have to charge for a travel fee. And realistically, it doesn't make sense to pay for me just because my machine is only there for 3 to 4 hours at a time. As much as I'd love to do a little road trip and going around different states and bring my sticker vending machine around, it just doesn't seem like a feasible option for me at the moment. Thankfully, a lot of people have been seeing my content and are feeling inspired to start something similar in their respective states. So I do think it's something that will be offered more widely, hopefully in the next few years, and it'll be more accessible. Question number 9, what is your pricing start at? So at the moment, I have 4 packages, and my base package, which includes the sticker vending machine rental and custom art, starts at $1,000. I do offer packages that are a little bit cheaper. I have a library of templated wedding designs that clients can choose from, and if they decide to go with that package, it is going to be a little bit cheaper for them. While I do think that $1,000 could be a lot for some people, I do feel like this is a pricing that works best for me, that's fair for me and my time, and it kind of helps in the sense that I can only take on so many bookings. So if I keep my prices really low, of course everyone wants to book with me. Pricing is really tricky because you want to make it fair for you, fair for your clients, and at the same time, you don't want to be swamped with work. So I think my pricing is at a sweet spot where I don't think I'll raise it anytime soon. I think that this is just a pricing that works for me. And the final question is, how does it feel being a small business owner? So I actually ran a sticker shop before Daily Pen Pals, and then I kind of fell out of love with that sticker shop because I wasn't really into the art style anymore, and I felt like it didn't represent me as much. So when I started Daily Pen Pals, it was kind of me starting fresh, but kind of doing the same thing, selling stickers. And then now that I'm doing the sticker vending machine rental business, it feels completely different because it actually feels like a real business now. There's so many perks to being a small business owner. One of the pros being you have control over your time. I love being able to go to the grocery store whenever I need to, being able to spend time with friends and family if they need me, being able to do something that I'm really passionate about and something that I really love. Of course, there are some cons. Cons are you have control over your schedule. It is hard sometimes to manage my time properly. I want to make sure that I'm being productive, but also making time for myself. And some days it is really hard to find that balance. But overall, I would say that I love being a small business owner, and I hope it's something that I can continue to do for as long as I can. So that concludes the Q&A for today. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to comment them down below. I'll try to answer them or maybe do a Q&A part 2. I hope this answered your questions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!